Oh, I'm live on Instagram though. I mean I'm sorry on YouTube. So we can do live on YouTube. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
it's something wrong with Instagram and Facebook today.
Yeah, it seems like it. I was just seeing if it was my internet or if it was them.
Yeah, it's not the internet.
Yeah, it's me going live here. I don't even know what I'm talking about on YouTube. I mean, I can go live on YouTube more often and start telling
You have
people.
a YouTube channel.
I have a
You
YouTube
got a
channel,
couple of
right?
subscribers. You
Right.
want to see, you want to see stuff from me. So I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, to go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe me and Ian should do some live on YouTube shit too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what you should do?
But
Scoot over that way. Scoot over that way.
why?
To where you're sitting on your jacket. Just do it. Scoot over that way. Sit where your jacket is at. And then you wanna. You see the difference that makes?
Yeah.
You see the difference that? Look at that.
But I want to be comfortable. I don't give a fuck about this.
Well, your viewers do. It's not about you. It's about your viewers.
Oh, so as you say.
Sign management.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I feel as free on YouTube as I did on Facebook. And it's crazy that both the Facebook and the YouTube were not working at this particular period of time.
Facebook and Instagram, not YouTube.
I mean Instagram. I know. I'm fucking high and thinking.
We finally got some weed. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
How do you feel after the 2-day tolerance break? Finally having some weed.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? Feel good?
I feel good. I feel high.
Nice and high.
Nice and high. I guess I've been talking about the North American tradition of Islam on Facebook. Alton Bourne's on Facebook. The younger Alton Bourne's without the red hat. If you happen to look up Alton Bourne's on Facebook.
I'm gonna mic you. Keep talking.
I don't necessarily.
We're gonna mic you. It's YouTube. You got a mic on YouTube.
You got a mic on YouTube.
Sign management.
Yeah.
You want to talk about this week's events, or?
I don't know why. I don't know if I want to talk about this week's events. I mean, what happened this week?
We got the camera.
Yeah, we got the camera out.
It was the wrong one. Sorry, I'm like exposing you to the world. Oh no, I wasn't. I was exposing you to me. Where's your mic jack down here? Sorry.
Okay, you're doing too much.
No, I'm not. He's mic'd.
Yeah, that absolutely means nothing.
Yes, it does. It's better sound quality for your viewers, for your subscribers.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we got the camera. Had us in the back. They sent us a European version of the camera,
Which we cannot use in the US.
you can't use in the U.S.
Only Australia or Europe, and I don't know why they even have that
Yeah, I don't even understand why they would send it to an American address.
I think they were just being funny.
Yeah.
I think they were just on some funny shit.
That is some funny shit.
I gotta wait. I basically am not getting my camera until like next month.
Yeah.
Because the return process is so fucking long.
Yeah.
And after they receive the camera, it's 7 to 10 days till you get your refund. So
Yeah. It be tripping me out how these little niggas be walking down the street rapping somebody else's shit at the top of their motherfucking lungs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they getting paid for that shit. Yeah, you know, be like walking up and down the street with that shit. I'm like, God damn.
I mean, you can't fault them for feeling a song.
Yeah.
That's their song. They like that shit.
It's just like, come on, man. Maybe I did that when I was young and I just forgot.
Maybe you did, but I mean, a lot of these dudes are not producing their own music, so they like the music that other people are producing.
And that's cool.
And when you remember, you said you would walk around and just freestyle.
Yeah.
Or you would walk around and talk to yourself.
I was walking around and talking to myself, and then it became a thing where my homeboy was like, Alton, was you talking to yourself? I was like, no, I was rapping. And well, what was you rapping? And I have to, like, you know what I'm saying, kick something. So I started practicing freestyling in order to, when my homeboys walked up on me and I was talking to myself, I was like, no, dude, I was rapping to myself, dude. You know, because, you know, stigma. And it was in Atlanta. So there was a stigma associated with like talking to yourself. And this is like in the early 80s, man. That's like, I mean, this is like 80, 82, 80, 80, 81, 82 in Atlanta, Georgia. We moved here in 83, in the September of 83. So, and we left Buffalo in 81. I think July of 81, the summer of 81. We left Buffalo and then moved to Atlanta, and then was in Atlanta from the summer of 81 to the fall of 83. And that kind of started my whole, now I had always been, rapping before. I mean, I had been into hip hop prior to that. I was writing hip hop rap first. And like, when I was a kid, like when I first heard rap, like, I'm saying, Curtis Blow and all that other bullshit. I remember it was Curtis Blow who kind of really inspired me, like, if he could do it, I could do it. And then, and I know that's kind of fucked up, but I mean, I guess, I was into poetry at the time. And I guess I was like maybe 7 or 8 or 9, I think, maybe even 8 or 9. And I started writing my first rap songs. But my friends could not get my shit. My shit was like over their head. So I stopped writing shit and started doing more like, freestyling. But it wasn't really until I moved to Atlanta that I started actually freestyling. You know what I'm saying? That I actually really started freestyling, like what we refer to as freestyling was then called off the top of the head. But even off the top of the head was generally something written. And you would just say it because you memorized it. You wouldn't have to read it off a piece of paper. That was freestyling prior to the era of impromptu lyrics, which we now refer to as freestyling. And I started doing that when I was in Atlanta as a means to as an excuse to talk to myself. And when my friends found me talking to myself, I'd be like, oh, I was rapping. They'd be like, well, kick something. And I would kick this freestyle. And that became me freestyling, I guess I can talk about that. I like to talk about more significant things. I don't really like talking about me, but I guess, me is something to talk about. And how I got into hip hop and, 78, 79 is the first time that I heard Rappers Delight in the basement of Humboldt Baptist Church in Buffalo, New York. And that kind of changed my life. And it was a hot dog record store around the corner from my house. I say that I went to go get it I went to go get that record from Sears. I didn't get it from Sears. And see, now my memory is becoming more fluidly. I remember that there was this hot dog stand attached to this record store, one of the first record stores in Buffalo. And was one of the first major, mega music stores.
Hold up. Sears used to sell music?
Yeah, they used to, like Walmart. They used to sell everything in Walmart.
They were like a true department store.
Mm-hmm. They were the first department store.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Right.
Sears, Walmart. not Walmart. Sears and Woolworth. But Woolworth was a drugstore that expanded into selling other shit. While, Sears and Roebuck is basically the first department store. So yeah, it was a Sears around the corner from me by Canisius College.
Is that the same Sears as in Sears Towers?
Yes.
Oh. Is that still there?
I think somebody else has bought Sears Towers. I don't think it's owned by Sears anymore. So anyway, yeah.
It's Willis Tower now.
Huh?
It's now Willis Tower.
Yeah, I didn't think it was owned by Sears. I thought Sears sold that a long time ago. But I went to the top of it when I was a kid. Sears Tower in Chicago. Because we used to go to Chicago all the time when I was a kid. A lot. Not all the time, but a lot. Often. We went to Chicago.
Go to Chicago and ask about me.
And when you go to Chicago and ask about me, I'll tell you I'm a fortnight away. But I'm gone. But we used to go to Chicago. Yeah, we used to go to Chicago quite often when I was a kid. Yeah, I lived in Buffalo. Chicago's not that far from Buffalo. I mean, it is, but it ain't.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Hop, skip, and a jump. So So, that's what we
Did
spent.
y'all drive or fly?
Sometimes we would fly, sometimes we would drive, depending on how Carol or Alton felt at the time, because it was more when Alton and Carol was married that we went to Chicago than it was after they divorced.
You got a copper I can use?
A what?
Copper. Thank you. Lighter?
I don't know. I don't have it. I thought I gave up.
Yay.
Yeah, oh, no.
At me?
No, period. Just go get the lighter. Sorry.
Because of the whole Facebook thing?
Yeah, that was kind of fucking annoying. I'm about to go off of this though. Because it's like, I went live though, so I gave people something to come back and watch.
Yeah.